welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you didn't know who we are, this is Winter and I am Jess. And this is my little cuddle bug, and we're going to be doing a get ready with me, a little bit of a tutorial on new products that I have. She's like, Mom, can you put me down? She had to go to the vet earlier this week, so she is not the happiest camper this week, but she has been a little cuddle bug lately. She's getting back into her old routine. Say hi to everyone. Yeah. Do you want down? Stare into space. Okay. You'll come back later. And she'll come back later. Alrighty, so let's just hop right on in. This week was actually super fun. Besides going to the vet with my cat, I got 2 boxes in the mail that I was really excited about. I got my Boxycharm. I actually just subscribed this month. That's why this one is so late. I'm hoping my next ones will actually be at the beginning of the month so I can get these reviews out to you. I also was watching a couple YouTube channels. Kathleen Lights is one of my favorites to watch, and she had a bunch of recommendations on ColourPops. She did a favorites video. So I went over to the ColourPop website. They were having a sale at the time, so I went ahead and hopped on a couple of things that they had. So what I got was, I got Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette. She did the collaboration with ColourPop. I really enjoyed this one. So I have been playing around with some of the ColourPop things just because I've had it for so long. I've had it for about 3 or 4 days. So I've been playing around. Boxycharm will be a first impressions because I haven't looked at anything. But got this palette. I really enjoy it. We'll dive in. All of these colors are super pretty, but we'll dive in later. I also got a plumping lip gloss called So Juicy. We'll go in with that later as well. And then I also got a blush, this is a super shock blush. So we'll put it on a little bit differently than just a powder blush. Alrighty, so my eyebrows are on. I know I said I would do my base off camera, but I completely forgot. In my Boxycharm this week, or this month, I got the Touch and Soul No Pore Prime Essence. So we're going to go ahead and go in with this instead of using my normal either e.l.f. Poreless Primer or the Tarte Timeless Perfector. So we're going to go in with this. I have never used this, so we'll see how it goes. Ooh. It is a little thin, which is, I've never used a thin primer before, but we'll see how it goes. I always use a primer, especially for pore filling. I use a thicker consistency just because it helps a little bit better. I do have a couple big pores right in here from when I had acne, so we'll see how it goes. I can still see my pores when I'm looking in the camera right around here. So I'm probably going to go in with my Timeless Perfector from Tarte just because I don't like my pores speaking out. So we'll just go in. Just need a little bit just because we have primer already on. Right in here. So I have this Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter. It is in the shade Cotton Candy. I actually really like this highlight. I think it'll go really well with my blush today. But that is it. Swatch. So there's a little jellier consistency, but I definitely like this consistency product. And then last but not least of what I'm going to probably be using today, this is going to be Dominique Cosmetics. It is a lemonade lip gloss. This is in the shade Peach Tea, and I'm loving all the peach because I just went peach picking and it was the funnest thing ever. So this is the color, nice and pretty and light for the summertime. It's a little swatch for you. There's a swatch right there. That's actually super pretty. Nice lip topper for today. But that is for the Boxycharm. So I'll go ahead and put on my base. So we prepped and primed. Now I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm going in with my trusty dusty Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil-Free Makeup. I am very oily. at times, so I do like to get the oil-free makeup just because it feels a little bit better. But this is in the shade 40 Nude. It actually matches my skin tone pretty well, especially for this time of year. We'll go in with a beauty sponge and just tap it out. Alrighty, so as you can tell, this is more of a light to medium coverage compared to my It Cosmetics, which is a full coverage, but I definitely like this finish. All you have to do is go over with one more layer and it's usually fine. It is a little bit light through my bags, but we'll go ahead and cover those up. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair Neutral. I'm going to go in somewhat medium-handed. I have been getting up at 7 a.m. every morning for my cat, and if y'all did not know, I am a bartender, so getting up at 7 a.m. every morning, I'm not a fan. Not a fan, but it is all for the love of my cat. All for the love. But she did recently go to the vet. Like I said earlier, she was getting really itchy, so we took her to the vet, and turns out she has allergies. And if she doesn't have allergies, she has diabetes. So thank you, SPCA, for giving me a cat that has all these things wrong with her. But don't get me wrong, I love her with all my heart. She is like the best thing ever. I love coming home from work to her and seeing her and being able to cuddle with her. She is the biggest cuddle bug known to man, and I love it. I will never be upset about it. So that has been my life. I've been super tired and everything, but you know, it happens. In this concealer, I do like to go a little bit lighter, but is a little bit light for my face right now just because it is summertime, but it's a good fall, spring, winter concealer, so I just make it work, especially since it is $24, I believe, $27, so I try to use it as long as I can, but we'll go on to powdering my face since that is all blended out. And I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, like always. I'm not going to bake today just because I want a little bit more dewy look today, so I'm not going to cake the face, but I'm going to take my Morphe Jeffree Star brush. This is the JS1, and we're going to go right in. I'll go a little bit heavier handed underneath my eyes, but then bring the extra down. Just kind of set my foundation. Finished with that, and now we'll go in with bronzer, and I actually have a new bronzer today, but first a cold beverage, if I could open it, because homegirl has no nails, and I've learned that talking with a YouTube video, it makes my throat sore, and then I either get super dry mouth, or just spit everywhere. So guess what? Bottoms up. Okay, so now we're gonna do a bronzer. This is a new NARS bronzer. I actually got it at TJ Maxx, so it's probably an old NARS bronzer, but oh well. It is in the shade Fallacies. I'm gonna go in. So I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. I know this is not a bronzer or a contour brush, but I do believe this does a really good job in sculpting and kind of getting into this palette. This is a little bit harder to work with when using like a really fluffy brush, but this is more of a dense brush, so it's nice and works pretty well for my face. And just sculpting everything out. This is my second time using this, so I found that this worked the last time, so hopefully it will work this time. Put some darkness into my face and some dimension. So this is the NARS contour and bronzer in the shade Fallacies. I really enjoy this. I like the packaging. I like that it is such a big pan, but it is compact. I'm definitely going to be taking this to the beach with me. I think it'll fit in my carry-on really nicely. So I definitely really like this. Definitely is a lot easier once you start working with it. I definitely liked the finish and everything better this time than the last time that I used it, because last time was the very first time. But definitely really like this. Definitely thought it was a really good choice that I got at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. Also got it for cheaper than it is worth. So that's awesome. So now we're going to go into my blush. So this is the ColourPop in the shade Birthday Suit. It's the Super Shock Cheek. So I am actually going to take this on my blending sponge, just because I feel like it works a little bit better than a brush. The sponge picks the product up a little bit more and it is easier to blend out. So I just take it on the back from where I don't have any foundation on my beauty blender, and we'll just start stamping it out. And these blend like a dream. Kathleen Lights was the person that recommended this one, and I love using them. I think they're so nice and blendable. So now I'm going to go in with my jelly highlight that I got from the Boxycharm box. So shade Cotton Candy. Very pretty. I actually am going to go in with my beauty sponge again. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the other side of the beauty sponge. Tap right on in. Get that product up on there. And then we're going to tap right on the high points of our cheekbones. Boys, out a highlight. That is wet. And I do sometimes bring it all the way up here. I'm not going to go super crazy today just because I do like this highlight and we're not trying to blind the world. I'm not going to rave today. Maybe Bonnaroo next year. Alrighty, so face is pretty much done except my lips. But I'm going to skip my lips and then go to my eyes and then come back to my lips. So we're going to go into the Dream Street palette, the ColourPop and Kathleen Lights collaboration. I'm going to do something light and fun just because of my lipstick that I'm going to have today. So we'll do something light. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 505. This is one of my very favorite brushes. I can pretty much do a whole eye look with just this brush. So we're going to start out with, let's go in with Shooting Star, this corner one, just as a transition shade. Ready, and now I'm gonna go into Potion, which is this reddish burnt brown shade. A few taps, tap the extra off, and I'm gonna go farther into the crease. And then I'm going to put Magical, this lighter shade, all over the lid. I'm going to take my Sonia Cash blending brush right here and use that just so I don't mix the products together. This all over the lid, up into the crease. And then I'm going to pack this color Spark right in kind of towards the middle. I'm just going to use my finger. I think this packs on color a little bit better. Then I'm going to blend that out just so it is cohesive. And then I'm going to go in with Sweet Dreams, this middle shade, and I'm going to go right in the corner of my eyes. And then for underneath, I'm going to take my Morphe 321, sorry, and I'm going to take the Magical shade, so this lighter peachy shade, and just blow out the lower lash line a little bit. Probably won't even be able to see the shade a lot. It does make it a little bit more cohesive. And then I'm going to go back in with my Morphe 505, and I'm going to go in with Spark, the pinker color, and blend in to mesh the pink and the shimmer shade a little bit better. And that is just a few of the colors from this Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. I really do enjoy this palette. It's one of my favorite palettes that I have. ColourPop is always a good way to go. Their formula is really nice. It does have a little bit kickback in the pan, but I do really enjoy it, and I enjoy the eye looks I usually get from them. So they're awesome. I am now going to curl my lashes and go in with a new mascara. Of these. Go. And so I'm gonna go in with, this is the Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara. All the beauty gurus were raving about the Kush mascara. I personally like waterproof mascara more than just normal mascara. It's actually one of my favorites. I've been wearing it all week and I have absolutely no complaints about it, except one single one. The brush is really big. I'm used to using these brushes. I used them before I used my Benefit Roller Lash from Benefit Cosmetics. But I'm crazy and I tend to hit my lid after I do my nice eyeshadow look and it gets everywhere, but I'm having a learning curve and I'm learning how to reuse mascaras with these big brushes. But if they had this formula with a different brush, I literally don't think I would use any other mascara for the rest of my life. But I do really enjoy it, and we'll go ahead and do my lashes. Alrighty, all done with my mascara. I also forgot, I really like this component. It's really heavy and weighted. It's a metal component, and I really enjoy it. I know where it is. I can find it easily. I know that I have it on hand. Reminds me of a lightsaber, like zoom, zoom, zoom. You will subscribe to my YouTube channel. These are not the droids you were looking for. But yeah, so I really like this mascara. I really enjoy it. So, another drink, because I'm getting some dry mouth over here. But, so I will now go on to my lips, since pretty much the rest of my face is done and complete, which is crazy because that went by so fast. But while I was in Sephora, I said I got 2 products. I got this Makeup Forever lip pencil. This is my very first lip pencil and I will keep it forever. No pun intended. But it is in the shade Whatever Walnut. I really enjoy this color. I'm not the best at lining my lips, but I will do that, and then we'll go in with either some lipstick or lip gloss, something like that. I'll go ahead and do it. Lips are lined, and I did go in a little bit just to make the color transition a little bit better. I did a lot better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday lining my lips, whoo boy. No one would watch my channel if they saw that. But good thing they didn't. So I am gonna go in with a Bite Cosmetics lipstick. This is just a little lip sample. It is in the shade Pepper. I got a couple of things from them. This is my first time using this. This smells so good. So I really like this color. I'm really trying to branch out. I've been using Jeffree Star liquid lips, and I have to keep swiping over and over and over again. I love his lighter shades, and I just tend to see that they are a little bit patchy, and I just have to swipe and swipe and swipe and swipe and swipe like a youth on Tinder that is just trying to find the perfect one, and I keep swiping and swiping and swiping. So I've started to try different liquid lipsticks, and I find that a bunch of them aren't like that, and so I'm trying to step away from Jeffree Star. I definitely like him as an entertainer, but I think I'll be trying other brands as well, just because I don't always just want to rely on one brand in general. So I definitely really like this Bite lipstick. It's not super matte, but that is a-okay. And so I have two different lip glosses I can use. I have my Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lips Gloss, and then I have my So Juicy ColourPop Lip Gloss in the shade Beechwood. I think I might do the Beechwood one just because I feel like this shade would look, let's see. We can always wipe it off. Ooh. I actually like this. We're gonna go in with this one. The Beechwood is really pretty. It's a plumping lip gloss, so it leaves your lips a little bit tingly. But we're gonna go ahead and do the Dominique Cosmetics one. Just lighten this look up a little bit. And that's a really nice lip topper. I really like that. So setting spray and we'll be done, and I will do my final thoughts. Guess who's back again? Winter's back. Tell a friend. She's like, stop, Mom. So this is the very final look. I actually really do enjoy it. I think it's a really nice summery look. Also could be pushed into fall. I'm definitely a fall girl with my makeup and everything. I definitely like a darker reddish eye, but I think this is a really good one for the summertime, going out to lunch or dinner. But thank you everyone who watched the very first video and subscribed. I really appreciate it. My friends and family pushing me to keep doing this. I'm so excited to keep doing more videos. Like I said, we're going to the Bahamas soon, so I'm going to definitely do a video there, so just stay tuned and see more content. I really appreciate it, and me and Winter will see you in the very next video. Thanks so much.